Hi Capricorn, I'm going to pull some cards for you. I'm going to pull some cards for you. This is my last Capricorn reading at the age of 46. So, if you haven't seen my video, I have an all signs video I did today. It is time stamped. It is completely with oracle cards. So, please check it out. The link is in the description. And let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn? The sign of Capricorn. What messages or guidance do you have for the sign of Capricorn? I feel like that was too loud. What messages or guidance do you have for the sign of Capricorn, please, and thank you. I realize YouTube videos attract a lot of weirdos that just want attention. I get a lot of people just commenting things that I feel like has nothing to do with my video sometimes. It's just, it amazes me is all. I feel like I'm trying to lose my voice. It is cold here. My feet are freezing. All right. Let's pull some cards for the sign of Capricorn, Spirit. What messages and guidance do you have for the sign of Capricorn? Well, Spirit said 9 of Cups, nay, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, Capricorn. Sorry for the lighting. I'm cooking soup. I don't want to be in that smell. So 9 of Cups, as we know, is wish fulfillment. This is being happy and satisfied with how things are emotionally. Emotional richness, that's why you see like all the treasure in the glass. They're golden glasses. This is abundance in life, recognition, success, and pleasure. Tower card in reverse. So we have fear of change. Some of you might be afraid of change. Some of you may be afraid to let something go. Some of you may be afraid to start something new. Some of you are doing whatever you can to try to avoid a disaster. I feel like in that regard, some of you may not speak up about things that bother you, just so there's peace with someone, instead of letting the person get upset. Sometimes people get upset when we call them out on things so that we can back down. So it's like some of you are doing this. For some of you, this moment has already passed, where there was a tower moment. It's like someone's oppressed. There's negligence and carelessness on someone's part. Messages for Capricorn, please. Messages for Capricorn. Messages and guidance for Cappy. Why are these? Everything wants to come out upside down, but hey, it's all right. Yes. 8 of Cups in reverse. You guys are learning from the past. So it's like you walked away from something and you learned from the past. You may have walked away from something a while ago, not in this particular situation, but because you did and you learned something from that particular situation. You guys are becoming free. This is returning home. For some of you, you're staying in a bad situation. You're not actually walking away. This is fear of change too. I think for a lot of you, there is definitely fear of change. And it's kind of like there was a bad situation that happened, and you are choosing, you may have walked away from a situation a long time ago that you learned something from, but even with what you learned, you're ignoring everything that's in front of you, and you're staying in a situation that does not serve you well. You are staying because you are afraid of starting over. Someone is afraid of being alone. Someone is afraid of seeing the person with someone else, possibly. Doesn't have to be. Does not have to be. I have the Hermit. Some of you need to look within, is what this is stating. The Hermit card comes out when a person needs to look within. Take a moment. Sometimes isolate yourself. This is a personal journey. This is a spiritual journey. This is being alone and evaluating everything that you've been through, looking at life and how it is and how you would like it to be, looking at the treatment that you have received and being honest with yourself on whether or not that treatment has been fair and whether or not the treatment is damaging or not. This is someone withdrawn. But you have to trust yourself in that inner voice. And I always say it, this is Saturn. This is the planet of lessons, Capricorn. This is our planet. Death. Some of you could be going through a rebirth, a symbolic death. Going through big changes. You may not go through that until you go into hermit mode for some of you. For some of you, I feel that you probably are going through this now. You dealt with something and it pushed you over the edge, and it was so overwhelming. And you're coming to the point where you're like, I know who I am. I know I've been tolerating things I shouldn't tolerate, but I know I deserve so much better. I know I'm a good person. I know, Capricorn, you're saying that you know that there's so much more out there, and you're in a situation where you're unhappy. And you want to be free of this particular situation. So it's like you're starting to see that you are worthy and deserving of so much more than what you've experienced. But this is a release, and this is starting new. So it's like this situation, even though it's been painful, it's kind of given you... I see a gnat. This happened yesterday. But it's like this situation, even though it hurt and was painful, it's kind of given you the push to move forward. The ability to move on. The ability to kind of cut your losses. Messages. Have the Page of Swords in reverse. Someone is talk and no action. They're gossiping. When I see this, I still feel like somebody is curious as to what you're doing. Doesn't mean they're watching you or anything like that, but they're curious as to what you're up to. If you're not in the picture, if they're not in the picture, if you guys are not involved at the moment. For some of you, you're kind of like all over the place mentally. You don't know what to do. Some of you want to get away from this situation, but you're kind of like, I don't know how I can leave. You feel stuck. This person has insulted you a lot, put you down. Messages for Capricorn. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. It felt like this and then did this. So for some of you, you are stuck. You don't know which way to go. You're kind of like, I'm trying to weigh my options, but this is too hard. I know I don't know everything, and some of you don't want to know everything. And this is hard for you. But for others, you know, it's time to move. It's time to make the necessary changes. It's time to build up your courage. It's time to talk to yourself and be your own friend. It's time to be honest about what's happened. And for those of you that don't have all the answers, it's kind of like, I know I'm not getting answers for this person. I'm gonna have to answer the questions I have for myself. I'm gonna have to trust myself to know what I need to do. I'm gonna take a stand and I'm gonna make myself happy. You know, it's time to make a move. Messages, Spirit, what messages and guidance do you have for this sign of Capricorn? Please and thank you. Yep, 9 of Wands. Whatever recently happened was a situation that kind of pushed you over the edge. It was the final nudge you needed in order to take action, some of you. This is boundaries. This is a person having boundaries. This is somebody being exhausted of a particular situation, knowing that getting past this is challenging, but that it is a test of your faith. Spirit wants you to know that you are resilient and you can persevere. If you don't know that, this is a reminder. For some of you, there's something that you're so close to and you're at the point where you want to give up. And Spirit's like, no, keep pushing through, keep pushing through. You are right there. You are so, so close to success. Do not quit, Capricorn. Do not quit. Messages for Capricorn. Yes. 7 of Swords. You had somebody that was trying to get away with something, somebody sneaky, somebody dishonest, somebody that was doing things behind your back. Thought that they could get away with it. somebody scheming, somebody that comes at you with strategy because they're manipulative. It's crazy. I never understand why people have to manipulate. Queen of Wands. Spirit is like, this is Aries. When I look at this, it's just like, Capricorn, you're so beautiful and attractive. You have so much to offer. You're independent. You're a passionate person. You're a caring person. You know what your capabilities are. Don't allow this person to change that for you. You should be confident. If you're not confident, work on your confidence. You are independent. If this person has put you in a position where you've come to rely on them, you have the ability to stand on your own 2 feet. They may need you, you do not need them. You wanted them. There's creative things that you can do if it's a matter of money that can help you to be able to leave this particular situation if you feel stuck. There is something that you have passion for that can be used to help you get out of this situation. You're a positive person. Continue to be positive. You guys are a social person. If you're not really social and you consider yourself not antisocial. I can't remember the word because I need to remember the word. Not a loner, although some of us are loners. But you're an introvert. Some of you are introverts. Others of you come off as a person that is very, very social, a social butterfly, but it's like you have to mentally prepare to be in that situation, and it's kind of like you're both. You're an extrovert and an introvert. Is that an omnivert? I think it's an omnivert. And so it's saying that people are drawn to you. Just like this person was drawn to you, people are drawn to you. If you part ways with this person, people are still going to be drawn to you. That's not going to change. It's something about you. It's something about your energy that draws people in. And for some of you, it's something about you that makes people just like confess and open up to you in regards to things, but not this person. It's people that you don't know that just feel so comforted by you. Some of you are loners. I see the cat there in the picture. But you're independent. I feel like for some of you, I'm like this. I actually spoke with someone. I did a reading in another group, on a group that I'm in, on a particular page, and I just totally lost my train of thought. But it's like with the cat, You're independent. And it's like when you're by yourself, it's like you thrive. You thrive when you're by yourself, for some of you. You're like, I'm at my best when I'm by myself. And then when you fall in love, it's like all that gets messed up. It's like, this person came and they destroyed my peace, but I love them and I'm going to make it work. But you just kind of feel like something is missing. And then the person just takes. And this is perfect. I pulled the Four of Cups because you guys have a new outlook. You have a new outlook. You have a new option. Your option is yourself. Actually, you're not an option, but you are choosing yourself. You have clarity. You are aware of things. Spirit said it's time to snap out of it. Time to snap out of it. You're choosing happiness. You're choosing you. You're choosing you. Acceptance has to do with accepting things for what they are. See, normally when this card comes out, it's a missed opportunity. But this is not a missed opportunity. You're a missed opportunity, but this situation for you is not a missed opportunity. And I think none of you think it's a missed opportunity. Because this came out in reverse. Most of the time it does not come out in reverse. It comes right side up, and I have to say you're not a missed opportunity. Or they're not. You are. But in this case, I think most of you know you are. They are not a missed opportunity. This is great. Messages for Capricorn. Yes. My Seven of Pentacles card. This is my self-investment card. This is doing the work on yourself. This is a long-term investment. This is knowing it's time to put the energy into yourself instead of another person. This is sustained patience. This is taking the time to work on yourself. This is persevering. This is knowing that this journey is going to be hard work for you. Some of you have to heal. But there's things that you want in life. And you know you can't depend on this person to get them for you. You have to do it yourself. This person was not contributing. But you guys had patience. And you were waiting. But if you want to see results in your life, you have to take the steps now and invest in yourself. You have to plan it out, what you want. After this reading, or in your phone, or grab a piece of paper and a pen and write what you want for yourself this year. Or rather, if you're going to spend this year healing, what you want for yourself next year. What you think you deserve, Capricorn. What do you deserve? What type of relationship or friendship or situation are you deserving of, Capricorn? What are you good enough for, Capricorn? Make a list of what you want to achieve. And don't let anybody get in your way. High Priestess. You guys are mysterious. This is your intuition, sacred knowledge, that inner voice, that inner knowing. This is trusting a higher power, the divine feminine, your feminine energy, man or woman, doesn't matter. This is spirituality. Yeah. You guys were betrayed, heartbroken. Pain, trauma, sadness, hurt. Depression, being emotional, grieving, feeling like you lost something. But you can find yourself. You can find yourself. Sometimes when we lose somebody in our life, and sometimes when we lose people, we have to choose to walk away. When we lose people, Capricorn, sometimes we find ourselves. You are so worth being found. Some of you are in that victim mentality, in a self-inflicted prison. Some of you are doing this to yourself. You're deciding just to be stuck, and you're not actually stuck. You're feeling powerless. You're feeling like a victim. You're staying in that victim mentality. You feel trapped. Sometimes saying we feel trapped is easier than trying to leave. And I say that because I feel some of you, and it doesn't have to be, but sometimes people can't stand the idea of someone being with somebody else. But if they didn't treat you right to begin with, they would just end up being someone else's problem. They would end up treating someone else bad. And sometimes that doesn't even happen. Sometimes they treat the next person good, but that's neither here nor there. You never know how that next person treats them and what that person commands and demands of them that maybe you did not. But I have the Six of Wands. This could be your past person or your person being admired and looked up to. For you guys, it could be you being looked up to, you being successful at whatever you want. Maybe Spirit is saying, if whichever direction, if you do decide to choose yourself, you'll be successful. You can achieve what you want. This situation may help your confidence leaving if you decide to. Not telling you to leave, but sometimes when we discover we have strength we didn't know we have, it's a confidence boost. This is reward. Spirit could be telling you if you make the right decision, and that decision is up to you, not any darn tarot reader, it's up to you. If you make the right decision, you'll be rewarded for it. It's like people are watching to see what you're going to do. Messages for Capricorn. Ooh. This is ultimate happiness and joy. Vitality, optimism, warmth, confidence again. Sunshine, the truth. The truth shall set you free. The truth. 3 cups. Maybe this is the truth for somebody. There were other people involved. For some of you, this may mean that your friends are going to be supporting you. If you make the right decision for yourself, there will be reason to celebrate. Don't be afraid. There are people that support you. Some of you may need help. There's people that will support you. They'll help you. Support, like emotional support. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Please and thank you. It's almost over. The reading. I feel it. We're at 31:47. I could cry. So if you make whatever decision you make, people are watching. It can be something that leads to your happiness. You have to trust your intuition, but it's something that can lead to your happiness. You will have support. There will be people in your corner. You just have to take a leap of faith. The Fool card. For this new beginning, be fearless. Be a free spirit. Have fresh hope. Take a risk. This leap of faith, even if you don't know how you're going to do it. Example. I was living in Germany with my mother, my family. My family's here now. My dad's American, my mom is Turkish. And my dad had retired over there, and after I had my son here in Texas, I actually went back home, and I felt so controlled and I couldn't breathe, and I decided to leave. And so I bought a one-way ticket to Texas, close to where I am now, and I came to the States with $2,000. In 2000, I had nowhere to live, so I lived in a hotel for a whole week, and then I ended up finding a job and an apartment the next week, and I have been here ever since. That was in 2000. It is 2022. I took a leap of faith. I didn't have the answers. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I did it. And I'm saying that not to make this about me, but to give you an example and let you know that you can do it. Spirit wants you to know you're strong enough. Some of you don't feel strong enough. You are strong enough. You have the strength to do this. You have to be courageous. It's all about self-love and self-respect. Unconditional love for yourself. Courageous inner strength. Knowing what you deserve. If nobody's told you, Capricorn, you are so deserving of love. and fairness, and to be cherished and adored and nurtured and admired and longed for and spoiled. You deserve those things. And see the moon in reverse. It is time to release the fear. The moon in reverse is release of fear. Secrets are revealed. The truth is coming out. This may be in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. You might have feelings that you haven't expressed, that you're just keeping down inside. They are better out than in, is what I will tell you. But you understand the situation. What is this? My nose itches. This is for somebody in particular. Sorry. My nose always really itches when it's touching on for somebody. But with the King of Cups, this is you not allowing someone from your life, whether it's a lover, past person, present person, not allowing them to harden you. Still being willing to be ready for love, should it come. Still being willing to offer your love like this to someone. But being emotionally mature and ready, still having compassion, still being caring and balanced emotionally, more mature and wise. Continuing when you meet them to be supportive and empathic. Having your feelings in your hands, wearing your heart on your sleeves. But having boundaries and taking the time so that you don't make another mistake. This person has mistreated you, some of you, not all of you. And instead of being afraid to love again, you'll still be willing to love again, but you will choose to do things differently. The Empress. You're going to nurture yourself with this feminine energy. You're going to nurture yourself. You're going to birth new ideas. You're going to make the necessary changes. You're going to be grounded. You're still going to be caring and nurturing. You're going to work on your abundance. This is the everything you touch turns to gold card. Because you care and nurture things, you care and nurture people, you need to care and nurture self. This is your feminine energy. Some of you might be pregnant. Or fertile. Guys, you might have swimmers. But you are beautiful and handsome And people know this about you. I don't care what you look like. You're beautiful and handsome, and people know. With the care and nurturing, it makes me think of healing also. But this is you guys loving yourself. This is a possible offer. And remember what I said with the King of Cups? Like being ready to go into something new, a love situation new, being ready. That's what I see for the bird. It's like the bird is going to dive in to this emotional, fulfilling cup. But this is an emotional offer. This could be some sort of new emotion. It could be a hobby. It could be a passion for something. It could be zest for life. It could be loving self. It could be spiritual intimacy. Something that you have a deep feeling about. It could be a new relationship, and it could be love. Messages for Capricorn. Ace of Swords in reverse. This could be confusion and stress, miscommunication, some sort of mental block, rethinking on something, poor judgment, dishonesty, hostility, argument. I feel like that's your person. The Hanged Man came out like this. So I feel that some of you are going to want to let go, and others of you are going to be delayed, and you're not going to know what to do. And some of you are kind of like, I'm not going to sacrifice myself anymore, but then others of you are actually going to sacrifice yourself for the sake of a relationship. Decision's yours. An offer. Ace of Pentacles. A new material offer. A new job or promotion. This might be the opportunity you need in order to leave your situation, if that's what you choose to do. So a new manifestation. Stability and prosperity. I think it's a reminder from Spirit that you have the ability to do this. Did I just say stability? Four of Wands, stability. This is a marriage card also. Coming together, reason to celebrate. But then I have 2 pages. I feel like you're going to get some offers. I don't think they're going to mean very much. Pages are messengers. You're going to get intuitive messages too. You might get a small little offer. Somebody might be curious about what you're up to. I think I actually said that earlier in the reading. Messages for Capricorn, so I can close out this reading. I thought this reading was going to be over a while ago, but apparently not. I need to learn how to do shorter readings. Messages for Capricorn. The Star card. Healing. Finding something to be passionate about, your North Star. Healing. Inner clarity. Having hope and renewed faith, or excuse me, having faith, renewal. This is like taking time for yourself. Positivity. Having clarity. Focusing on your spirituality. Taking time to rejuvenate. Messages for Capricorn, please, and thank you. Justice. Justice will be served. Some of you, when you leave, you're kind of like, I hope that person gets their karma, but this is coming out to let you know not to worry about that person getting their karma. They will get what is due to them. It's universal law. Justice will be served. The truth will come out. Even if the person doesn't want to take accountability, they're going to be forced to. There is a cause and an effect. There are consequences for all of our decisions, good and bad. Messages. So the messages so far saying good things are coming. Healing is very important. Healing and self-love is very important. I think that's the most important thing, because if you're not completely in love with yourself, it makes it really hard to demand the proper treatment from someone else if you don't know what you're deserving of. Messages. Ten of Pentacles. Creating a dynasty, having a family, leaving a legacy behind. Roots, long-term success, privilege, financial security. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Yeah. Because you guys are doing all the giving. But this could say that there's going to be somebody that needs help, and maybe you guys need to help them. But for me, this is you guys doing all the giving in a relationship. Messages. One moment. I can't. Wheel of Fortune. You can close out a cycle. This is a turning point. This is fate, a change of luck, destiny, karma, unexpected events. The universe is in control, and you know this and you trust it. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. This is a new project inspiration. This is actually personal growth as well. This is potential. This is a creative spark. For me, this is like you planted a seed and this is things coming into fruition. The Magician. You can manifest whatever it is that you want, Capricorn. You have the tools. You just have to believe in yourself. Be focused. Have willpower. Know that you have the ability. Turn your visions into reality. I feel like I want to stop. I feel like I should stop the reading there. Something's still telling me to go. Messages for Capricorn. I don't want this to be an hour. Messages for Capricorn. You may have to change your beliefs about something. With the Hierophant. Maybe you and the person you were with didn't have the same belief system. Maybe you didn't have the same belief system. But if you take that leap of faith that was recommended earlier and know that you have support, there will maintain that willpower. This is the fast moving for me. This is like Knight of Swords energy where somebody's coming in fast for me. I don't know why I always think of it like that. But this is willpower and determination. This is two opposing forces working towards a goal. This is you and somebody else working towards something. This is action and success. This is movement forward. And what this means is that your life does not need to be paused. You don't need to freeze because something didn't work with somebody. You live your life and you move forward. And what made me lose my breath earlier? The Lovers. The Lovers. Divine love. A deep soul connection. A choice. Being this person's choice, not this person's option. This person being your choice and not your option. You guys are balanced. You will be emotionally balanced when you meet this person. Excuse me. You will go through the cycles. You go through everything together. These are like the cycles of the moon. It's like you go through all the phases together. This is somebody that will not abandon you. This is an actual relationship. This is what a relationship is. You have values. You guys are in alignment. Remember I said you need to change your belief system? You may need to change your belief system about what you actually deserve. What made you tolerate somebody mistreating you? Speaking as somebody that's been there, I'm not calling anybody out. These are possibilities. I don't know if they are true. You know if this is your story. But this, This is divine love and harmony, romance. And it's like it's a spiritual love. And people keep asking me what cards I'm using. I'm using this. Lucid Dreams, Beginner's Tarot. There you go, Capricorn. Love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.